Imagine you're a turkey. Every single day for 1,000 days, a friendly human comes to feed you. You feel safe, secure, and every meal confirms your belief that this human has your best interests at heart. Your confidence grows daily. Then, on day 1001, the day before Thanksgiving, something entirely unexpected happens, and your view of the world is proven catastrophically wrong. This is the central idea behind Nassim Nicholas Taleb's groundbreaking book, The Black Swan, The Impact of the Highly Improbable. Taleb argues that almost everything of consequence in our history, from the rise of religions to major market crashes, are black swans, massive, unforeseen events that our so-called experts failed to predict. This summary will cover three key insights from the book. First, what a black swan actually is. Second, the crucial difference between the predictable world of Mediocristan and the wild, unpredictable world of Extremistan. And third, how to survive and even thrive in a world you can't predict. So first, what defines a black swan event? Taleb gives it three distinct characteristics. One, it's an outlier, an event that lies outside the realm of regular expectations because nothing in the past can convincingly point to its possibility. Two, it carries an extreme impact. Think of the invention of the Internet or the 9/11 attacks. And three, despite being a complete surprise, human nature makes us concoct explanations for it after the fact, making it seem explainable and predictable in hindsight. This is the narrative fallacy. Our minds are desperate to create a story that makes sense of the randomness, which fools us into thinking we can predict the next one. Second, Taleb introduces two imaginary worlds, Mediocristan and Extremistan. In Mediocristan, things are predictable and cluster around an average. Think of human height or weight. If you gather 1,000 people and add the heaviest person on Earth, the average weight barely changes. But in Extremistan, a single observation can radically change the total. Think of wealth or book sales. If you gather 1,000 people and add Jeff Bezos to the room, the average wealth skyrockets. The problem is, we live in Extremistan, where finance, technology, and global events happen, but we often use tools and forecasts designed for the safe, predictable world of Mediocristan. This is why financial models and economic forecasts so often fail spectacularly. Finally, if we can't predict these events, what are we supposed to do? Taleb's advice is to stop trying. Instead of trying to predict the probability of a specific rare event, we should focus on the consequences and build robustness. He proposes a barbell strategy. This means putting the vast majority of your assets, say 90%, into extremely safe investments like cash or treasury bonds that can't be harmed by a black swan. Then you take the remaining 10% and invest it in extremely speculative, high-risk ventures. You're exposed to positive black swans while protected from negative ones. You avoid the dangerous, unpredictable middle ground where most people operate. In summary, the black swan is a powerful call for intellectual humility. It teaches us that the events that shape our world are fundamentally unpredictable, and our minds are wired with biases that make us blind to this fact. The key takeaway is this: stop trying to predict the unpredictable. Instead, build resilience and position yourself to withstand shocks and seize rare opportunities when they arise. If you enjoyed this line of thinking, you might also like Daniel Kahneman's Thinking Fast and Slow, which details the cognitive biases Taleb mentions, or Taleb's follow-up book, Anti-Fragile, which explores how to benefit from chaos and uncertainty. Find more great summaries and reading guides at booksplat.com. Level up yourself today, 3 minutes at a time.